I'm Kei Cho. I'm professor of neuroscience, and also I'm leading one of the DRI program at King's College London. My research interest is how synapse actually losing by Alzheimer's disease pathology, especially what kind of pathophysiology is involved losing the synapse, which is fundamental for creation or formation of learning and memory. I trained as a neurophysiologist more than a long times ago, and investigate more fundamental physiological consequence of synapse and cellular and molecular mechanism of learning and memory. At a certain point, I realized why we're losing the memory and how that can happen and how we can prevent, because the dementia, for example, is such a terrible disease, and also social impact is huge. So that was my determination as a physiologist, especially as a neurophysiologist, how we can actually crack down this kind of terrible disease. Well, UK has a great heritage of neuroscience, and also Korean side has very great technology and young generations as a neuroscientist. So this should be merge each other, and that we can make good synergy, such as like young generation come to UK, and UK's fundamental neuroscience can merge and work together as a collaborative way, and then we can perform even better way. I think that was more than 10 years ago. We started how we can make together as a different country, but as a one platform. That was a UK Korean Neuroscience Symposium actually started. So the disease is quite difficult because number one, still we don't know what is a biomarker. That means we don't know when disease actually started. So that's why early stage of disease is so important to learn, and then that will then make us to prevent certain further pathology. So early stage of disease, such as like Alzheimer's disease, we should know why this kind of things happen, but also that provide a next avenue, therefore how we can target and making the drug discovery or biomarker. If we don't know this, because disease start when we don't know, but disease will start. And then certain point, when we realize it, that is too late to cure it. That's why I think at Dementia Research Institute, one of the program, or most of the program, they focus how we can detect this disease early on, but also how we understand that early stage of disease. That will provide us the treatment strategy as well. Development, I think one of the challenges not just understand the brain, but also how we can actually bring as a new technology and new future. And still the brain is like a universe, like space. Still there's many things to be understand and discovered. So particularly can we, or how we can understand more better way around, such as like physiology, but also pathophysiology. That is what I'm really keen to develop further.